Nobody wants to be that person who people don't want to be themselves around. This is a really long lockdown. I'm just gonna pull out whatever is in my bag. I've got Good morning. It is the Friday before Memorial Day weekend. Oh, joy. If you're a teacher, you know what I mean, what that could mean sometimes when it comes to behavior. It's all good. I actually thought today we could take that excitement and put it towards hopefully a lot of fun. Well, we shall see how it goes. Today we are insulting each other. It's not how it sounds. It actually is exactly how it sounds. However, allow me to explain. If you're new here, hi, I'm a high school English teacher. And today, this figurative language insult battle, as I call it, it was inspired by a Shakespearean insult activity. Just in case you're familiar with it, that's 100% where this comes from. So for the last day or two, my students have been creating jokes, insults, and identifying which type of figure of speech their insult is based off of what we have been learning in class. And today is the day, my friends, where they get to put their silly, goofy, corny jokes to the test in insult battles with their classmates. Right now, I have to say the end of May feels confusing. On one hand, the warm weather and anticipation of Memorial Day in June, it feels like we can chill and kick back and kind of just act like it's the final week of school. But no, on the other hand, we still have a whole month of school. And we are weeks away from grades being due, and we've had a lot of interrupted instruction, mostly due to testing and other factors as well. So there are still quite a bit of skills that I would like to cover before they leave for the year. But today, let's just have some fun today with our corny little insults. Class begins with me putting them in two teams because their teams are not chosen until the day of their battle so that their jokes do not feel targeted in any way. And also, this is an optional activity that my students really tend to enjoy, but of course they do not have to participate in. And of course, we don't just jump directly into the battle. We have to go over rules and expectations of behavior. I always do a model round. I have lists of jokes. We actually did a model round yesterday, but we will do another one today as well, where we just take turns reading from my list of jokes that I already have prepared. We go back and forth for 30 seconds and judges will choose the winner. And it's just, we have a whole practice round, and it helps students know what to expect when they get up there, and it also excites them. Yay, it's finally lunchtime. I don't actually eat my full lunch right now because it's too early. So right now it's 10:40. It's a little too early for me. So I'll probably have a yogurt. No, I will have a yogurt, but I mean on a daily basis. I will most likely have a yogurt with some kind of frozen fruit inside to sweeten it up. And then always, this is so sad looking, a little bit of granola over here. Little nut action. Definitely feels like a Friday vibes for sure. Each block at my school is 80 minutes. So 80 minutes block 1, 80 minutes block 2, and here I am on my lunch. Let's have some fun. You know something I've never done? I've seen those what is in my teacher bag videos. Let's do that right now. I'm just gonna pull out whatever is in my bag. Keep in mind, it's the end of May. I don't know what that means. I've got my notebook. I've got a folder full of tests that I plan on grading when I cover my 4th block class. I have my agenda book, my calendar. I've got my book Think Again by Adam Grant. This book prompted me to his podcast. I didn't even know he had a podcast. He is, he's a motivational speaker, amazing psychologist, well-known psychologist. It's a book about unlearning the way we think. I love books like this. Sherman wipes, not just for my kiddos, but because, I mean, sis is a hot mess. Oh my gosh, a cone. You guys, all right. So look, this is really cool. This company, Andar, reached out to me and asked me to try out and later review their product. This is one of them. I love this, and I'm obsessed with their website, their cell phone cases, their backpack. Let me just stick to this. So this is called the Dinner, and this is called the Lanyard. Everything is the something. And mostly they're known for their leather products. This is 100% full grain leather, which, you know, you can't really feel it through the screen or smell it through the screen. It smells amazing. This color is Cove. I love this color. So it has this little pull up tab. Look, I don't want you to see my number. But my debit card is in there. My money easily just fits right in this little pocket here. Sometimes you find yourself trying to dig your wallet out, or your license out. I only have in here what I need. I think sometimes we keep so much in our wallets we don't even know what's in there. Let me tell you about the lanyard that's around my neck, what I like about it. This little piece right here is leather. It's the best thing I could say about this lanyard, for real, is that it's just really good quality. It doesn't feel awful around my neck like some do. It's thick, but it's light. I love their neutral color. It comes with a 1-year warranty. So you're telling me if anything happens to this lanyard, I can get a new one? I still have the box that it came in. They're just, what's the word? They're a classy company as far as I'm concerned. When I was on their website, their leather bags are out of this world. 100% leather. I am obsessed, and their cell phone cases as well. But all right, this is not all about that, so I will stop. But I'll link their website somewhere in the description box. I have nothing in my side pockets except for my keys. I don't like a lot of stuff. I just don't. But I do have a mess in this zipper. I mean, we all have a junk drawer, right? Can you see that? AirPods, napkins, 2 different size paper clips, a red pen, you can tell I'm a mom, a hair tie, a couple dollars. These are coupons for when I go grocery shopping, lipstick, lip gloss, and these are vlog notes. For just...
Jen.
What? So my first block ever since spring break, my students are just coming later and later, and just many of them not showing up at all. I called every single parent who I needed to, and I was texting, just letting them know what the deal was, and that helped a little bit. But fast forwarding to today, here's what was so great. I didn't really know how this figurative language insult battle would go because, one, low energy in the morning. School starts at 7:30. I totally get it. And two, the small class size and the random times that the majority of students come in. Kind of a quiet class. We get started with this insult battle, and it was awesome. I know it sounds ironic to call it relationship building, but I kind of wish that I did it in the beginning of the semester with them. It was just a new kind of friendliness and playfulness, this new dynamic that we hadn't had prior to playing this game. We laughed, and these insults were so corny. I mean, for example, one of them was, "You're so dumb, you eat soup with a fork." You know, my lunch is short, so I'm gonna get going. Pretty soon my students are gonna come in. No one's walking in. Yeah, I think something happened. Might as well talk about Block 2 for a second. So now I thought Block 2 was going to be the hot class in terms of this is going to be one of the best insult battles that I've had in a while. But here is where it took a spin in the wrong direction. They started dropping out. I'm not forcing anyone to insult each other, even if it is in a silly, goofy way. I mean, that would just be ridiculous. Usually they want to. I was so surprised. I'm like, I barely even have enough players for this game. So I kind of just stopped and I pulled everybody together. And because I wasn't trying to make them feel bad for not wanting to participate, And I kind of just told them how I thought it would be. You know, I explained to them, I said, you guys have so much energy. And by the way, there were also students in the room who were not part of their class. I will pull in students from other classes to act as judges. There's just something about new, fresh energy in the room. It just gets everybody kind of amped up, makes it more fun. It makes, you know, changing up the audience makes you want to do better. My students who I have in other classes, they really enjoy coming in and being judges. So anyway, I just kind of say to them how I thought that with all the energy they bring, that they would love it. And I said, I'm not blaming you, it's nobody's fault. I said, but I have to believe that the reason you don't want to do this, because you wanted to do it yesterday, is because you're afraid that someone's going to judge you. You're afraid that you're going to say something and that somebody might either say something offensive to you, like not joking, or you're afraid that somebody's going to laugh at you because you're not funny. You're afraid of being judged in some way, whatever that way is. And I apologized to the class that I didn't do a good enough job in creating an environment to not be judged. And I meant that with my whole heart. You hear that bell? That means my block 3 is supposed to be coming. I said, you know, if you're someone who jokes around a lot, and you know, you're someone who just you like to have a lot of fun. I said, I hope you kind of learn a lesson from this, that even though you're being funny, it's not cool when people fear what it is you have to say or fear your judgment. Nobody wants to be that person who people don't want to be themselves around. I mean, that little speech did something, because 2 or 3 students decided that now they wanted to play. It's a long lockdown. I didn't plan on talking so much. There might not be a 3rd insult battle today. I've never said this out loud. I have been collecting googly eyes, taking googly eyes from my kids' projects, putting them right here. Because when I have enough, I want to start leaving them all around my hallway, like randomly on teacher's desk, in the teacher's lounge, in culinary, in like the vice principal's office. I just want to start leaving googly eyes everywhere and letting all of my colleagues wonder where they're coming from. Are you in here? You just feeling hand sanitizer? You just wanted to say hi? For a minute. The end of the day is here. I never got to have the insult battle with my 3rd block. It's all good. Honestly, because of the lockdown, which it's gonna sound worse than it actually was, but there were some schedule changes within the day and, you know, vibes of a lockdown. And when something like this happens, you don't want to do things in class, in my opinion, that excite the students, because when there is a lockdown, there's enough excitement of just people wondering what's going on, and some students can take things to other levels, and you just kind of want to maintain the excitement. I really didn't think doing an insult battle after a lockdown was a good idea. It's just not the right time. Part of being a teacher is being able to discern when good times for things are and when you should just not do them or save them for another time. It was ridiculous what we did. We had a good time. I know I just said, you know, don't excite, but because what I'm about to say kind of did in a way. But I mean, when was the last time we played hot potato? We played hot potato. We all sat in a big circle around class and we passed the ball to each other. We listened to music. It was cool. We got to listen to music. We had side conversations in the process. We talked about the lockdown itself. It was just a very chill day. And then the bell rang, I went and I covered my class, and now I'm back. I made some copies. I'm just tidying my room up so that I feel prepared for Monday. And that's it. That's my Friday. I'm about to go enjoy me a 3-day weekend. No Sunday scaries for me. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye.